What up, guys? Back in another video, and we're doing the story of Tyreek Hill. I started from the bottom and got up. If you like it, subscribe and hit the like button. Get to it.
Not a casual fan in the world knew his name, and in less than 4 seasons, he's the NFL's premier big playmaker.
True.
And one of its biggest celebrities too.
Yeah. Non-stop
It all
sport.
started in Coffee County, Georgia, where Tyreek was born and went to school. Tyreek was raised by his grandmother and grandfather. His grandfather Herman was his coach and father figure. His grandmother Angela was his rock and caregiver.
All right.
Going into high school,
All right.
Hill didn't even focus
Coffee
on
High
football.
School, bruh, really?
But his achievements on the track immediately caught national attention. Imagine you're the fastest kid from your town. You show up to the state championship and get on your blocks. You look over, and the guy on the next block has the nickname Cheetah. Hill's competition
Cheetah.
actual rubber
Really?
kicked up from behind him. In the 2012 Georgia High School State Championships, Hill blew past the field for what people called an easy championship win in both the 100-meter and 200-meter events. Training and developing his speed, Hill continued to compete in larger events. He went down to Orlando to run in the Golden South Classic. Hill raced past all competition and nearly into the record books. His 20.14 200-meter dash was 100th of a second off the all-time high school record. At the same time in Orlando, Tyreek Hill participated in the Nike Spark Combine for fun. In the 40-yard dash, Hill was clocked in at 4.25 seconds.
Alright, that's fast. That's pretty fast, damn.
World-class speed. USA Today named him a 2012 All-American in track and fields. And Track and Field News named him the High School Athlete of the Year. The 2012 Tyreek Hill's tour of turbo wasn't over, though. Hill joined the USA Junior Olympics team and ran in Barcelona, Spain. In the 200-meter dash, Hill's best event, bronze medals. As a member of the 4x100 relay team, Hill helped the USA take home the gold. How does someone with that much pure speed end up at a junior college? Well, to start, Hill was much more of an Olympic sprinter and a dynamic playmaker on a football field. He was a complete project at this point. Hill was also generously 5'9", 170 pounds. He was far from a menacing player at the time. Tyreek Hill decided on Garden City Community College in Garden City, Kansas. Hill's focus shifted from the rubber track to the gridiron. What was Hill's position on the football field? Correct answer is D, all of the above. At Garden City, they threw to him, handed it off, returned kicks, and even lined him up to get direct snaps and run it. His versatile talents netted him 1,200 yards and 11 touchdowns as a sophomore.
Alright, that's not bad. That's good.
Hill was recruited by the heavy hitters of college football. After offers and visits to Alabama, FSU, and Oklahoma State, the number 3 ranked JUCO prospect,
Superman, Batman, hey.
Oklahoma State Cowboys. As a junior in his first season with Oklahoma State, Hill jumped into the lineup as the Cowboys' gadget weapon. Hill scored on the ground, through the air, a kick return, and a punt return. In one season, Hill became one of the most valuable players in college football, with over 1,800 all-purpose yards. However, his ascent came to a screeching halt. Legal issues with his girlfriend at the time forced head coach Mike Gundy to kick Hill off the Oklahoma State football team.
That's not good, man.
The situation broke.
That's not good, man. That's not really good, man. That's not really good, man. You know? That's not really good. Here, back. That's not good. What happened, man? It's crazy.
Hill was off every team's list after 11 months in and out of court issues. And just as Tyreek thought his athletic career was over, West Alabama came calling. After originally refusing to roster Tyreek Hill, head coach Brett Gilliand vetted the playmaker. He got to know Hill personally. He talked to every coach he ever had and other mentors that impacted him. And the deciding factor, a judge ruled that Hill needed to be working or attending school as part of his plea deal. Coach Gilliand gave Tyreek Hill a second chance. The second chance Hill needed. He took it and delivered in spades. At West Alabama, Tyreek was simply himself. 2 punt return touchdowns, 2 kick return touchdowns in the season, and a game against Delta State where he exploded for over 300 yards. With Hill's
look at him go. Look at him go.
Shooting up for 3 different
Damn.
universities, it made projecting Hill's pro prospects impossible. He only played a semester of Division I football, and his consistent production was the only thing you could bet on. Hill had second-round ability, but his off-the-field, courtroom, and even dependability concerns meant he could go undrafted. Many NFL teams considered him undraftable.
True, because you know, play it. You never know. You can never judge a person. It's like you never judge a book by its cover.
After long discussions and approval from owner Clark Hunt, the Chiefs general manager at the time, John Dorsey, took a major risk risk on Tyreek Hill in the 5th round of the 2016 draft. After a roller coaster of ups and downs, Tyreek was a professional football player. He joined the Chiefs primarily as their return specialist. Hill's blinding speed was only coupled with the ease in which he juked, cut, and how quickly he reached his top gear. The second he signed his contract, he became the fastest player in the NFL. Hill showed his value immediately. When returning the ball, he would use his speed as bait, moving blockers and defenders like chess pieces to find the seam. When he saw it, it's over for the other team. He blasts through the traffic and is already chucking up his signature deuces. While the negative press hit quick for drafting him, Hill brought in valuable success to the Chiefs as a rookie. His speed earned him the nickname Cheetah, which was undoubtable when he clocked in at almost 23 miles per hour on a kick return TD versus the Broncos. In that same game, he caught and ran for 2 more touchdowns.
Alright.
Tyreek became the first person since Gale Sayers.
He became one of the best when he got drafted, man. You can never judge a book by its cover. It's crazy, man. You never know what happened.
At the end of his rookie season, Cheetah recorded 61 receptions for 593 yards and 6 receiving touchdowns. On 24 carries, he ran for 274 yards and 3 touchdowns. Being the X factor he is, it was most dangerous returning kicks as a rookie. His 1,000 yards and 3 dazzling return touchdowns led the league and earned him both Pro Bowl and first-team All-Pro honors as a return specialist. Just like his transformation from Olympic sprinter to all-around offensive threat, Tyreek evolved from a dynamic playmaker with the ball in his hands into a terrific receiver. Hill developed his footwork, utilizing his innate start and stop ability, along with sonic speed to separate from even the league's best cornerbacks. It only took the opening game of his second season to have his first 100-yard receiving game. The rest of his 2017 season was more of Tyreek Hill being Tyreek Hill. When the ball is secured next to that 10, the entire stadium is holding their breath, waiting for it to be taken to the house. Tyreek Hill's last-second impossible touchdown against the Cowboys lived on sports highlight shows for years. He finished 2017 with 1,183 yards receiving, adding 7 touchdowns and another on a kick return. In 2018, the Mahomes era began. Even though Hill later admitted he was skeptical of Mahomes at first, low-key calling it trash, it was clear
But you never know.
his connection to Tyreek Hill was going to be special.
Yep.
Hill opened 2018 with a 91-yard punt return strike. He checked up the deuces as he went on to terrorize the Chargers for 2 more touchdown receptions and 170 yards. His electricity becomes more volatile under the bright lights. On Monday Night Football, Hill caught 10 passes for 215 yards. In a matchup versus the defending champs, Hill went for 142 yards on 7 catches.
Yep.
It was just as much
Crazy, man.
dominant
You never know what can happen. Fast dudes like what's his name? I forget his name, but he's this speedy guy in like Olympic. He's retired. You're gonna hate him, but like I'm sorry, I forgot his name. No, not Tyreek, the fastest guy in the world. From Jamaica. Wait, fudge. From he's a fast guy. I don't know, man. Wait. Is it Usman? I'm sorry, man. I forget. I'm bad. Yeah. Yeah, damn. That's a lot. Sheesh. That's a lot of money. You can do a lot, guys. You can do a lot with that. For sure. You can buy multiple things.
They carried Kansas City to Super Bowl 54 against the vaunted San Francisco 49ers and their defense. After being held in check for 53 minutes, Hill made the biggest play of his career. He tore up the field, darting toward the middle on 3rd down. He cut hard to the outside.
But they lost Tampa Buccaneers in this room. Last room.
Reception changed the momentum of the game for the Chiefs, who made an incredible 10-point comeback and won the Super Bowl. Hill's journey took him from being kicked off the Oklahoma State team to taking his second chance and becoming a Super Bowl champion.
True, man.
The league's premier big play threats, Tyreek Hill's become a walking Advil endorsement. Tampa Bay defense is still having headache symptoms. In the best game of his career, Hill decimated the Bucs for 210 yards.
Yeah, they beat the Bucs, and then the rematch, the Super Bowl, they lost.
His name in multiple record books. All the Cheetah has done is run right past his doubters and made the most of his second chance. While he fuels NFL defensive coordinators' nightmares, it's always fun to watch Tyreek tossing up the deuces every Sunday.
Yep. Alright, guys, that's where we're going to end the video. Subscribe, the like button if you enjoy it. Get at least one like. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn notifications every time I upload. And check out Nonstop channel if you want. We out. Peace.